Hell, it's about time.
What is up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about something a little different than we usually do. We are going to be talking about Blizzard canceling the Starcraft first-person shooter game to focus on Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. This source is mainly on Kotaku, and that's mainly where it's all going to be on. I also have Hell vs. Babyface to thank for this video. So we're going to be going over a bunch of things about this today. Mainly just talking about how this was a huge mistake on Blizzard's part. So we all know of Diablo 4. We always knew that that was going to be coming out eventually. With a horrible announcement of the Diablo Immortal mobile game, we all knew that they were going to have to do that. Now, the two surprises were the Overwatch 2 and the Starcraft first-person shooter. The Starcraft first-person shooter, or as it says here, its codename was Aerie, was described to me as like the Battlefield in the Starcraft universe by one of those people, all of whom spoke anonymously because they were not authorized to talk about the project. The team had built prototypes in which player as a Terran Marine could gun down Zerglings, and there were plans to experiment with playable Zerg as well. Sorry, my cursor is not very good. But that is really interesting, okay? And it's really disappointing if you think about it. Blizzard decided to cancel a new type of game for a new version of the game in this universe, so we could what? Focus on Diablo 4, which we knew was coming out anyway, or to focus on Overwatch 2, which no one wanted. I think Overwatch 2 is going to be cool, but I don't think it should be a separate game. It should be like an expansion, alright? And maybe just make a PvE. I've always wanted a PvE for Overwatch, but don't make a separate game for it. And definitely don't pull sources to focus, as they say, on Overwatch 2 from the Starcraft first-person shooter. So my problem with all this is that Blizzard thinks their biggest game right now is probably Overwatch, and their most anticipated game is Diablo 4. So it makes sense that they did this. But what I'm saying is that this was a huge mistake on Blizzard's part, because the StarCraft first-person shooter would have introduced a new type of gaming version into the Battle.net platform. Yeah, we have Call of Duty, yeah, but this would give Blizzard their own game. You may say, oh, but gibberish, they have Overwatch, and that's a great first-person shooter. Alright, to be honest, Overwatch is ridiculous, alright? To be honest, it is crazy. Alright, this is a game with a guy whose belly button is bigger than his nose. Alright, so the point of this is that no one really wanted this, alright, as much as we needed, and that's important, that we needed the first-person shooter game. This would have made, as I said, would have been more like Battlefield. And so that would have introduced a whole new area for the game. So, as it says here, when asked for comment, Blizzard sent over a lengthy, non-specific statement, which you can read at the full bottom post. We always make decisions about these things regardless of the ultimate outcome on how things might be interpreted, based on our values, what we believe makes sense for Blizzard, and what we hope our players will enjoy the most. That's what the company said. Now, people are really upset about this because there was a game in development called Starcraft Ghost, as you can see here. And Starcraft Ghost was axed in 2006, a long time ago, but that game looked so much fun. And here, as you can see, as I'm playing here, there's some really cool footage of this place. So the thing about this is that people are upset because this started development in 2017. After basically 2 years of work, they were just like, nah, never mind. My guess is they canceled it because of Diablo Immortal. I think the horrible of BlizzCon 2018 showed the world that we're like, oh, okay. And they just decided, well, we're going to stop this make sure we get this done, and then what's our next popular game that we can make more money off of? Oh, this one. And like, you know that this doesn't make sense. Like, if we come over here and look down here, look at this. They canceled Starcraft FPS game because they couldn't port it to mobile. Alright, these comments are crazy. And by the way, Hell versus Babyface, he just extends on what I've been talking about here. Alright, so if we look here, alright, Overwatch 2 equals scam and spy live service. Diablo 4 and scam and spy live service. They killed off Starcraft Ghost again. Alright, like, the Blizzard fires 800 staff members and stops the game development. Diva leaves. Blizzard surprise Pikachu face. Exactly. Alright, this is crazy. Alright, it's just ridiculous. Imagine canceling StarCraft FPS game for Overwatch 2. Oh wait. Alright, it's just truly ridiculous because no one wanted this. This guy is my favorite comment of the whole thing. Overwatch 2, OMG, WTF, is wrong with Blizz. Who wants this? Who wants this? No one wants this game. But they're doing it because they know people are going to go into it, and they know people are going to buy it. But the problem is, Blizzard, and this is for you, Blizzard, if you don't stop becoming a greedy company right now, you're going to lose all your fan base. Only the dedicated people will stay to you, or the newbies. Alright? And the thing I want to mention right now to you guys is that I miss the old Blizzard, and that's why I still am dedicated to them. Alright, I love Warcraft 3, I love Starcraft 1, I love the original Warcrafts, I love the darkness of that all. You know, Diablo 1, 2, and 3 were my babies. I loved all of these games. And now, with Activision Blizzard taking over, I feel like we've lost our way. Alright, I like Overwatch, I don't mind that it's happy and bright and whatever you want to call that, but there is a line of just trying to make good games like they used to and trying to make money. And Overwatch 2 is just a product of wanting to make money. So is Diablo Immortal. They didn't make Diablo Immortal for the game or for the players anymore. They made Diablo Immortal because they wanted to take whatever hope you had and crush it in a little dream. Alright? So whatever you believe that Blizzard is no longer run by the awesome game developers that we once knew. Alright, Mike Morhaime, Chris Metzen, they're gone now. Alright, they don't have as much influence as they used to. The Blizzard community is still alive, but we are struggling. So, what I want to say is that not only was canceling the StarCraft first-person shooter a mistake, but I think it was a detrimental mistake. Alright, this was something that is probably going to affect them for a long time, if not forever. Because at the rate that Blizzard is going, I don't know, guys. I don't know if we can keep it, if it's going to stay viable. I hope it is. I hope it does, because of all these games, I mainly play just Blizzard games. But I don't know. So come on to this website, guys. Go to Kotaku.com. Go there. Check it out. I want you to just look up Blizzard cancels StarCraft first-person shooter, and it'll be the first thing, I promise. It's really, really good. Anyone who's a StarCraft fan or Blizzard fan should read this. Alright, so I'm disappointed. I am excited about Diablo 4, and I am excited about Overwatch 2. Anyway, I know I went at Overwatch 2. Okay, I know it's a money-grinding thing, but I do like the Overwatch universe. So if we get a PvE out of it, fine, whatever. I'll go to it. But still, it's kind of like how Disney is doing right now with these remastering old classics. All right, Aladdin, Lion King, all right, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella. They're remaking all these movies. All right, and the problem is they're making them because they know people are going to go see them. All right, they're not making new stories. StarCraft first-person shooter was a new story, and they canceled it. That's why I'm mad. Have a good one, guys.